The Konark temple was built by King Narasimha Deva I of Ganga dynasty, at the request of his mother, who was a devotee of sun god. Finest engineers, architects, and astronomers along with artisans were hired for it. It is said that it took 12 years for 1,200 people to work on it. The chief architect was Bishu Maharana, and the work was supervised by Sibe Samantare. All these workers had left their homes and haven't visited back for 12 years. With the tale of this masterpiece of architecture, there is a story of sacrifice related to it too. When Bishu Maharana left home for this grand project, a son was born to him. He was named Dharmapada, shortly called Dharma. His mother took utmost care in raising the child. The child always had curiosity to learn things. He took out his father's books, notes on architecture, and learnt the methods by himself. One day he insisted with his mother to let him visit and meet his father. His mother was fearing to send him alone. Unwillingly, his mother agreed and prepared him for the journey. She picked up some berries from their garden so that Bishu recognizes their son. Dharma set on the journey towards his father's workplace. On reaching the construction site, he queried about his father and was able to meet him. His father recognized him on seeing the berries and was happy to see his son after such a long time. But this happy moment was seemingly shadowed. Bishu and his team were facing a problem. The construction of temple was almost over, but they were failing to put the archstone on the top of the temple, even after multiple attempts. The king was upset and angry due to this and had given them ultimatum that if they failed, then all of them will be beheaded the next morning. Dharma had studied about the construction methods, so he proposed to take up the work. He made accurate calculations and was able to place the archstone on the top of the temple within the night hours. Bishu was happy to see his son's excellence. But this happiness was short-lived. All artisans started talking to each other. Will they be spared by the king if he gets to know that the experienced 1,200 artisans failed in the task, which has been accomplished by a 12-year-old child? They seemingly failed in front of a child. All artisans pressurized Bishu to disown his son and get him killed. Of course, a father can't do that, and also a team leader didn't want to lose his members. He was confused and dismayed. Dharmapada got to know about the threat around the workers. He told his father that the lives of 1,200 artisans are more important than his life, and the king should never know that he completed the final task of placing the crown on temple top. He convinced his father Bishu, touched his feet and bade goodbye to him. He climbed to the top of the temple, that same crown which he got placed, and jumped into the sea before the dawn. He sacrificed his life to save his father and other artisans. Though the temple was built in honor of sun god and dedicated to him, no worship has ever taken place in the temple, as it bears the painful story of self-sacrifice of a 12-year-old child.